we'll talk about your book in detail, but I want to begin with one issue that is perhaps central to starting the process of deterring China, and that's the step that Congress just took in passing legislation that would force TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to sell that very popular social media app or be banned in the United States. I'm curious whether you think that's good legislation, and what difference you think it will make in the larger picture of U.S.-Chinese relations.
It's a great question. David, I don't talk about TikTok in the book, even though I do think that having a major influence, essentially a media company operating in the United States like this, that is controlled by an adversary, is a problem. But I do support the legislation because I do think that we have to have rules of the road here. And for one, we don't have reciprocity where American apps like Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, of course, not allowed in China. So on that basis alone, I would not let Chinese in our country because we want fair trade. We want a fair relationship, and right now it's very one-sided. But beyond that, we actually have foreign media ownership rules in this country, where if you're a foreign citizen, for example, you cannot buy a national TV network. Rupert Murdoch famously had this issue in the 1980s when he was trying to buy the Fox network and was prevented from doing so until he became an American citizen. While you have a company that is effectively under the influence and some say control of the Chinese Communist Party that is allowed to have influence over 50% of the American public. So I do think that we either ban it or we force a divestiture.